London's glittering social calendar is never short on star power, but few events capture the city's blend of philanthropy, fashion, and unbridled joy quite like the annual Charity Groove Gala, a night where sequins meet social good under the chandeliers of a historic Mayfair ballroom. This year's affair, benefiting underprivileged youth through music education programs, drew an eclectic crowd of British elites, international influencers, and Hollywood transplants, all united in a cause that resonates deeply in a post-pandemic world craving connection. At the epicenter of the evening's allure was Christina Milian, the 44-year-old singer, actress, and entrepreneur whose multifaceted career, from dip-it low chart topper to resilient mom of three, has made her a symbol of empowerment. Milian's arrival wasn't just an entrance, it was a statement, her presence infusing the room with the kind of effortless charisma that turns heads and hearts. Milian stepped out in a custom gown that married vintage Hollywood glamour with contemporary edge, a floor-length emerald silk number with a corseted bodice that cinched her waist to perfection, flaring into a mermaid skirt that whispered against the marble floors. The fabric, sourced from sustainable Italian mills, caught the light in waves of deep green, evoking the Thames at dusk. Off-the-shoulder sleeves added romance, while delicate crystal embroidery traced floral vines up the sides, symbolizing growth, a motif that mirrored her own journey from teen idol to mogul. Her hair, a cascade of loose curls in her signature honey blonde, was swept to one side, secured with a diamond-encrusted comb that once belonged to a 60s screen siren. Makeup was Milian's forte, a luminous base highlighting her flawless complexion, smoky eyes for sultry depth, and a bold berry lip that popped against the gown's cool tones. Strappy gold heels elongated her legs, and she accessorized minimally, a pair of drop earrings and her engagement ring from ex-Matt Pokora, a subtle nod to their blended family life. As she glided through the velvet-roped foyer, Milian was mobbed by admirers, her laugh, a melodic trill, cutting through the chatter. "London always feels like home," she confided to a cluster of journalists, her American accent softened by years of transatlantic travel. "This gala isn't just about dressing up, it's about showing up for kids who dream of music like I did." Milian's backstory adds layers to her star quality. Rising in the early 2000s with hits that blended R&B grooves with pop hooks, she navigated industry sexism and personal heartbreaks, including high-profile splits and the pressures of motherhood. Her role in Step Up and subsequent ventures, like her lifestyle brand and Netflix's Step Up series, cemented her as a triple threat. Tonight, she was honorary chair, having donated proceeds from her latest single, a upbeat anthem on resilience, to the cause. The ballroom, with its gilded ceilings and crystal chandeliers, was transformed into a wonderland of opulence. Tables draped in ivory linens held centerpieces of white orchids and flickering candles, menus promising a feast of British fusion, seared Cornish scallops, herb-crusted lamb and vegan truffle risotto, all washed down with vintage champagnes. Milian held court at the VIP table, flanked by British singer Ray, whose raw lyrics on mental health sparked a deep conversation, and actor Idris Elba, who praised her undeniable fire. As dinner wound down, the auction kicked off. Items like a private jet weekend in the Cotswolds and Milian's personal vocal coaching session fetching six figures. Her bid on a guitar signed by legends? A cool £50,000, which she matched with a personal donation. The night's pivot to performance was pure magic. Milian took the stage, backed by a live band, delivering a medley that started with her classics. AM to PM had the crowd on feet, and segued into new tracks from her upcoming album, exploring themes of self-discovery post-divorce. Her voice, a velvet powerhouse, soared through ballads that brought tears, then ignited with dance numbers that turned the gala into a club. Dancers in synchronized formation, their moves echoing Milian's hip-hop roots, amplified the energy. Ray joined for a duet, their harmonies a testament to female solidarity in music. Elba emceed with charm, joking, "Christina's not just a star, she's the whole constellation." Post-performance, the after-party spilled into an adjacent lounge, where Milian's dance floor dominance was legendary. She twirled with guests in a conga line, her gown's train trailing like a comet. Conversations turned personal. Milian opened up about co-parenting her daughters with Pokora, the joys of therapy, and her passion for London's diversity. "This city taught me reinvention," she said, sipping an elderflower cocktail. Influencers live-streamed snippets, hashtags like #MilianMagic trending globally. Security was tight, but the vibe was intimate. Celebrity sightings included model Winnie Harlow in a feathered mini and chef Marcus Waring, who catered the event. As the clock struck midnight, Milian slipped away, leaving a trail of inspiration. The gala raised over £2 million, enough to fund music programs in 50 schools. Her impact? Immeasurable. In a town full of transients, Milian embodied permanence, glamorous, grounded, groove-infused. London's nights may fade, but memories of her shine on, a reminder that true stars illuminate paths for others.